was just so mad, Jenna. I barely got in the door and he was screaming and shoving his results in my face. Like literally shoving them in my face. And I was like, what do I do? Try to come up with some ridiculous lie? Like he's just gonna see right through that. So I told him everything. Ripped the Band-Aid off and rubbed salt in the wound. He was mad. He started throwing things at me, smashing stuff. He broke almost everything in the living room. And he picked up the TV remote and whipped it at my head and it smashed on the wall next to me. Next thing I know, he's charging at me and I shoved him to get him out of the way. And he whipped around and knocked me to the ground. And I'm laying on the floor and I hit my head. And I thought he would see me on the floor in pain, holding my head. And that he would feel some sort of compassion and try to help. But no, he was still coming at me. So I grabbed the kitchen chair and held it up between the two of us like some lion tamer trying to hold back a lion that'd come off his chain. Grabbed that chair in my hand and smashed it on the floor like it was nothing. And I thought, here it comes. He's just gonna wail on me. I closed my eyes and waited for it to happen. And I heard the back door slam. He was gone. Thanks. So, I have a routine medical procedure. And of course, the doctor screws it up. So, I end up landing myself in emergency surgery. Need to have a thoracotomy, which means they go in through the ribs, collapse the left lung, and then do the repair on the esophagus where the issue was. So, during the surgery, my right lung also collapsed. And they don't say it, of course, but 2 collapsed lungs, and with what I experienced, I know that I died. So have this weightless feeling. Oh, it sounds so stupid to say it out loud. But I'm floating through space, but it's not like outer space. It's these white intersecting lines, fractal patterns, unlike anything I'd ever seen before. And I'm being pulled forward, and I know that if I continue forward, then that's it, that's the end. But if I stay, go back, then I can come back to my life. That's what I did. I decided without deciding. And then things got weird. Right, I knew that he lived with roommates, but I'm not fishing in the closet, not even for the hottest trade. So I parked a block away like he asked me to, and I texted him and let him know that I was there. So he comes out to my car. First of all, his house was ghetto. Like, I'm not one to judge a book by the cover. No, wait. I am one to judge a book by the cover, and no gay man should live in that house. So he comes out to my car, and he is wearing Carhartts that I swear that jacket had not been washed in weeks. And not to mention the plaid shirt underneath that was so dirty, I swear it could stand up on its own. And he opened that door, and the smell of cigarette smoke, girl, I thought I was gonna have an asthma attack. And I used to be a smoker. That was disgusting. So he climbs into my car, I'm rolling down the window, and then I'm like, oh no, it's -20. I'm not rolling down the window and freezing my ass off because of this bitch. I should have left him by the side of the road, I swear. So we get talking about his roommates, and I'm like, really? Roommates? Tell me the truth. You live with your mom. He's like, yeah, I live with my mom and my stepdad and his 4 kids. Of course you live with his 4 kids. And how old are these angels? Oh, well, they're between the ages of 24 and 32. Those aren't kids. You live with his adult children. Call a spade a spade. Anyway, I should have left him on the side of the road. That date was a pure disaster. Never again.